Hey, it's good to see you today. Today I want to talk to you about the Psalm. This is in our daily devotions book. And Psalm 62, verses 5 through 8 are highlighted for today. And so, just to share you, this is kind of my own summation of it. The psalmist says, "My soul finds rest in God. My hope comes from Him. He is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and honor depends upon God. Trust Him always. Pour out your hearts. God is our refuge." I love the way that verse reads and what it has to say to us. But I think of that concept, and they highlighted one story in the devotions on falling trust walks and following somebody as they're leading you in the woods when you're blindfolded. I kind of thought of the trust falls. You see those on a sitcom. They always end poorly, but they are always hilarious. The person is preoccupied by something else or looks the other way about the time the person gives up and falls, and they wind up smacking their head. But when we look at this, the great thing about trusting God is He's never distracted. He's always has His attention on us. And so as we trust Him, we can trust Him to guide us. I can remember several years back, we took a youth group to Alaska to do some mission work and to enjoy the sights and everything. We went to Anchorage at the time. This was before Taylor and Brian were there. And one of the youth leaders was just, he was a nut. He was a bad guide. When we'd stop somewhere, he'd take the youth and they'd just go running through bear country. I was about to lose my mind, said, "Get back over here before you get eaten." And it's foolish to follow a bad guide, but it's also foolish to have a good guide and ignore their instruction. So, when I think about that in the world, we have all kinds of things trying to guide us. Our society tries to guide us, economy tries to guide us, or the world tries to guide us through our own ambition. And as we are guided by ourselves, we're looking foolish. We're chasing a guide who doesn't know where he's going right through the middle of bear country. But the psalmist says God is a trustworthy guide. He is always there. He is always our refuge. And that word refuge means shelter or protection from danger or distress. Synonyms for that would be harbor. And I think of that keeps the waves from crashing against the boat when you're in safe harbor. So each of us, we are refugees because we are fleeing to escape danger and distress. We don't always in that see where God is leading us. And you may be like me, I want more information sometimes. But no matter how dangerous or how hard the road is, we can know God is leading us in right paths and that God will protect us. I hope you know that in the midst of everything that's going on, God is leading us in right paths. And I hope you have a wonderful and a blessed day.